What in the my man Killer Mike's calling here, but he'll understand if I have to call him back because this is a really important video. But he caught me from saying something I can't say online. What in the holy mess are we doing? This just drives me nuts. Struggling folks, not only being taken advantage of, but basically almost writing your own death certificate, like hitting your face against somebody else's fist, like winning the battle and losing the war, like rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic, like the ship is sinking, but we're picking drapes. Let me break this down. Please listen to this. Please share this video with everybody you know. So check this out. Sir James, I'm doing a live video. Be quiet. So that was Sir James Buchanan who can't take a hint. So listen to this, people. I'm in the Bahamas, and my wife and I, well, Shatra brings it to my attention. I didn't get it. I'm complaining about the rates, the terms, and I can afford this, but I'm still complaining about what we're paying for overpriced everything at this certain resort I won't mention in the Bahamas. And on top of that, it was bad food, so he's paying for it and it wasn't even worth it. Okay. But, it's a high-class problem. We're in the highway. But Shatra shows me that you can actually finance the whole trip. I'm sorry, you can finance your resort fees. I mean, like the hotel fees at the resort. Let me make this very clear. You can finance. So let's say you're $3,500 for the weekend that you don't remember because you got drunk and you gambled and it's all a blur. So you don't even remember the weekend. But you can finance the $3,500 trip by putting $350 down and finance the rest of it over 10 payments. Or if your bill is $5,000, give or take, you put $500 down and then finance the rest of it over 10 payments, $500 a month. And if that's not bad enough, because that's a car payment, in some cases, some states it's rent. If that's not bad enough, you can also finance the rental car fees. I mean, just for that trip. And then you can finance what is the other crazy thing? You can finance the plane ticket just for that trip. We become paymentized. We got free, if you're black, you got free from slavery, and then you got enslaved by debt on the back end because you're financing depreciating assets versus putting good debt on appreciating assets. It's called a mortgage on a home. Or business investment. That's what Killer Mike's calling me about. That's what me and my man Cosmo and Sir James and Mason about talking about. Talking about good debt, investing in something that's going to go up in value or has the potential to, versus financing jewelry or something that's going to go down in value. And when I heard that literally it appears millions of Americans who are struggling with too much money at the end of their money are literally now asking what's the payment, not on a car note. That was bad enough. You never ask what the payment is when there's a interest rate attached. We were asking what was the payment on a car note, or what's the payment on the mortgage. At least, okay, I can deal with the mortgage because the house is going to probably go up in value. But now we're asking what's the payment on the vacation, or going to a sporting event, financing the sporting event. And I guess you're just adding up the payments every month, not realizing, hold on, I looked at the interest rate at the resort of the bank financing this, and it's a real little crappy bank in the middle of nowhere that's been cited by the federal regulators. Look at the veins popping in my neck. I'm just so exercised about this. This just drives me nuts. Look, Ambassador Young said to live in a system of free enterprise and not to understand the rules of free is the very definition of slavery. That's Dr. King's right arm in the civil rights movement. The interest rate on this, a facilitation, the loan they gave you, is between 15%, you won't qualify for that, to 36% interest. If you had good credit and if you had a little bit of money saved aside, then you would have been paying for this vacation with your credit card at 12% interest, or with cash, or with savings, or with your tax credit refund from EIT. So you've done something smart with that money. But if you're financing this trip you can't afford, you probably have crappy credit and crappy ratios, which means that you're going to pay the highest interest rate, which means you're paying 36% interest on $5,000 a month which is the money you'd send your kid to college with, the money you put a down payment on an investment property or paid for an investment property, the money you buy some stocks with, the money you buy a new car with, if that was important to you, the money that you would, I don't know, invest in yourself with. You're paying it for 10 months, for a year, for a vacation you don't remember, for a car that probably broke down, for a plane where some guy was coughing next to you without a mask on. What are you doing? What are we doing? This has to stop. This insanity has to stop. We have got to get control of our lives. The color is not white or black anymore. It's not red or blue anymore. The new color is green. I want you to get some of it. I want you to keep it. I want you to go to Operation Hope right now. Go to a Hope Financial coach and begin to take your life back. I'm not saying don't do these things. I'm saying if you do it with open eyes. I want you to say, watching this video, John, I know everything you just said, and I did it anyway because I have a plan. Because I was going to pay it. I was going to pay it back within 30 days of the vacation. I just, my refund from the federal government or my refinance or my bonus check was 30 days past due. Or I didn't want to break the investment, until a certain date. I'm going to pay this off. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I don't want you going into debt for something that is nothing but another bill. The question is, are you paying a bill or are you paying for building? Is it building or is it just more bills? And if you don't know the answer to that question, then you truly need to go talk to a Hope Financial coach today to take your life back. Share this video with everybody you know. Let this go viral. Follow me and Operation Hope on all channels. Thanks to the 2 million plus followers that have made the civil rights movement real. And if you have a dream, become a small business owner, go to 1MBB, hope1mbb.org, and start your business today. Love and light. John Hope Bryant. Bye. I hope you made you laugh a little bit too.